Hey, what's up, guys? Let's talk about the price action on SPY really quick. Let's talk about where we are right now and see where we're going. All right. So first, let's go to the weekly time frame. All right. So on the weekly time frame, from where we are on my chart, we are actually at the weekly supply. All right. So we can clearly see that after the strong sell-off, all right, and the next pullback, we actually rejected the next time we actually encountered that weekly supply, and we saw a lot of selling pressure at that level. And the next time we actually came near that level, it was around here, rejected. And now it seems like SPY tend to trying to actually pierce that supply level and trying to clear out all those sellers and try to push all the go to the next milestone. All right, and I want to go over this video really quick to talk about the different price level I'm watching for this week. So keep in mind, I'm currently on the weekly time frame. So last week, wonderful move on SPY. We had three straight green move, weekly move on the upside on SPY, and let's see where we'll be for this week. Let's see if the buyers or the sellers which between those two will be the winner for the week, right? But let's talk about the different parts I'm actually watching on SPY. And before that, let's talk about the price action of today. Today was Monday, the first day of the week. All right, so we had a right day today on SPY. Not really down. We were only down about 0.19%. So nothing crazy. We didn't go really anywhere. We actually went up and went down. Let's see that in the intraday price action really quick. Actually, let me go to the 1 hour so we have a better summary of the price action. Let me time this really quick so we can clearly see better the price action. All right, boom. So here you can clearly see that we actually opened and we moved up, all right, and we rejected and closed below the open price, all right. So we open, I think we open around, let's see, we open around 427, all right, around 428, and we close around, or is it 427. All right, so we not down really much. So I currently have a position on SPY. I'm shorting SPY overnight, so right now we currently moving down. So I'm currently shorting SPY because I could see how we were getting. So one of the key levels I'm actually watching, watching on SPY is to if you can clear the 430 level and trying to push up above that level. It didn't happen, so we actually rejected that 430 level. You can clearly see here. We actually pre-market. We're trying to go near that level again. We didn't even reach that level, and a good entry would have been at this entry. So we actually break that trend line on the intraday. But I wasn't watching the chart, so I didn't take it. So I like the momentum to the downside, but that's why I took SPY to the downside so far. Not to go deep into that path action, mate. As I was talking about, the better entry would have been at the trend line break on the intraday, right? So if you go to the 15-minute time frame, I can show you that really quick. So when I talk about the trend line break, is at this level. All right, so we were trending upward this level, and on that trend line break, that would be like the perfect entry on that trend. We could have entered a different time frame depending on what kind of trade you're trying to trade, but that was not my entry, right? So currently I'm swinging SPY to the downside, and that's for that. But I wanted to focus this video on the price on the level I'll be watching for the rest of the week. So right now, for the obvious level to the upside, I want to see SPY clear that 430 level for a bullish outlook personally on SPY. If not, I can clearly see SPY coming and retest the 420, 22 and 420 level. All right. So those are the two levels to the downside that I'm watching SPY to come in and actually test those levels. So 422 and 420. All right. Let me write it and let me adjust all those two. So I'm currently watching those levels, right? And in tomorrow, I actually have my price target on my swing at 426, but definitely have room to go and retest the low of Friday, right? 424, right? If you can get it out, that would be wonderful. Actually lost that level. Let me put it back. 422. All right, so we have a 422 here. Boom. Okay, what? Why am I losing my level? Okay, 430 as well here. Sorry guys, same. Put it back. Okay, boom. All right. So those are pretty much the four main level I'm watching this week. All right. So we can clearly trade to the downside on spot, and if we go to the 4 hour, all right, we can clearly see that the momentum right now is to the downside, and I'll be watching for that trend line here to see if you can come and retest it. And so far, if you clearly see like the retest here, that would be around the 424 that right here. So that's why this will be a confidence level for sure on spot. On spot, that will be a confidence level on spot. So if we come here, I'll probably get out of my put position for sure, or maybe trying to take a bounce on spot at this level, depending on where I am during the past action here. Especially if it happened during market open, not during the after hour or pre-market. So those are the different level I'm definitely watching on spot. All right, you can clearly see right now we're actually trending to the upside, forming the trend line. We can clearly come and just test that level. So I'm watching for that level for sure in the near term. So that was it from on spot. If you have any questions, DM me and let's talk about it.